Hello, my name is Madam Jennifer from Educare TZ. Welcome again, my lovely Form 1 student in a biology subject, and we are proceeding with our lecture series on our topic known as virus, kingdom Monera, and kingdom Protoctista. We have already covered in our first subtopic, which was the virus. In our today's session, we look on our second subtopic, which is kingdom Monera. Welcome. My lovely Form 1 students, we talk about Monera. This means the group of bacteria. Now, this kingdom consists of bacteria and blue-green algae. And the scientific study of bacteria is known as bacteriology. So, the scientific study of bacteria is known as bacteriology. And this kingdom comprises of the bacteria and blue-green algae. Now, let us see what are those characteristics of the kingdom Monera. So, first of all, they are prokaryotic. Prokaryotic, we've already discussed on the prokaryotic cell. Means that these are the cell or these are the organism which a single-celled organism which lack true nucleus because they do not have the nuclear membrane. Also, they are small unicellular organism. They are small unicellular organism. Unicellular organism meaning that they are organisms that are made up of single cell. So, they can stick together to form a chain or cluster called colonies. So they have a tendency of being grouped together or to form a cluster to form a structure known as colonies. Also, they are free-living organisms, while others are parasites and saprophytes. They are free-living, meaning that they can live independently. They can live without depending on other organisms. Also, others are parasites, meaning that they can cause infection to other organisms, meaning that they can feed on other organisms. And others are saprophytes. Saprophytes, this means that they feed on dead organic matter or dead living components. Also, free-living bacteria have flagella for movement. Those bacteria which live independently without depending on other hosts, they have flagella which you enable to move. Also, bacteria have slimy outer layer. They have slimy outer layer. This layer helps to protect them from parasites like viruses and predator like protozoa. So this pretty outer layer, it is very smooth. So this enables them to become very difficult for the attachment of the viruses and other predators like protozoa. Predator, this means that organism that can feed or that feed on other organisms. Also, they reproduce asexually by binary fission or through spores. Binary fission, asexual reproduction, this means the reproduction without the involvement of another male. So they are capable of reproducing. Female are capable of reproducing by themselves, whereby they divide equally into two fragments. This way it is called binary fission. But two splitting. They divide into two equal halves, in which each half is capable of growing into adult bacteria. Also, some reproduce through the spores. Also, they occur in various shapes. Bacteria have 5 main types of shape in which they likely to occur. The first one are spherical or corky, and singular it is called the coccus. The second shape is rod or bacillus, and then or bacillus or bacilli. Also, there is spiral or spiralia, and the singular it is called the spirillum. Also, the other one is coma or vibrio, and the last shape is cork or spirochete. These are the main shapes of the bacteria. Now let us see the shape, one shape after another, and the type of bacteria that are found that particular. Now, shape of various bacteria, by starting with the coccus, which are spherical in nature. So, a spherical shaped bacteria, example are diplococcus, like bacteria that cause pneumonia and gonorrhea. Also, there is streptococcus, like bacteria that cause boils, and streptococcus, like bacteria that cause sore throat. Kwa mfano kunakuwa kuna sores in your throat. It is caused by this bacteria known as streptococcus. Also, the other shape, and this is the shape of the corky bacteria, it is spherical, as you see here. It either can occur singly or in groups, or inaweza ikawa diplo. Ikiwa two, meaning this is a diplo. Ikiwa more, inaweza ikawa streplo, and so forth. The other one is bacilli. Bacilli is rod-shaped bacteria. And the example of this rod-shaped bacteria kuna Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis, this is one of the bacteria that cause the tuberculosis. So, tuberculosis is caused by bacteria. Also, there is Escherichia coli. Escherichia coli, this cause the amoeba ambayo inapelekea destruction katika mambo ya digestive system, inapelekea mtu kuanza kufanyaje? Mtu kuanza kuharisha, diarrhea. So, Escherichia coli, which found in the gut of human and can cause cramping, diarrhea. Also, Salmonella type. Salmonella type, this cause the typhoid. In case kama mtu atakuwa when someone ingest contaminated food or contaminated water, inaweza kapikia mtu kuugua. So make sure that you drink clean and safe water, clean food and well cooked and boiled food. And this is the bacteria of the bacilli, which is the rod-shaped. The other one is Spirilla. Spirilla, this is a spiral-shaped bacteria. The example, there is Treponema pallidum, which causes syphilis. Syphilis is one of the disease which is caused by the sexual intercourse. So this disease is caused by the bacteria known as Treponema pallidum, which is a member of the spiral-shaped bacteria. And this is a spiral-shaped. It is in spiral form. Also, the other one is Vibrio. Vibrio, in other you can call it coma bacteria. It is like coma. Ipo kama coma. So, a coma-shaped bacteria, example, there is Vibrio cholera. The Vibrio cholera cause the cholera ambayo ni upenda. Na unywaji wa maji machafu, kujisaidia hovyo, those fish ambao in case someone ingest contaminated water inaweza kapelekea naye kuweza kuugua pindupindu. So the main cause is poor toilet hygiene. Other one is spirochete. The spirochete, these are corkscrew-shaped bacteria, and examples are Borrelia species, which cause Lyme disease and relapsing fever. So these are the shapes of the bacteria and the diseases and the examples of the diseases they cause. Now let us see the structure of the bacteria. Bacteria na structure ipi? Yupoje bacteria. Now, bacteria have circular DNA suspended in the cytoplasm without being enclosed by nuclear membrane. Kwa hiyo, bacteria, we have said these are prokaryotic organism, a single-celled organism which lack nuclear bond organelles. So meaning that they do not have the cell membrane which bond or surround on the cell organism, meaning that this make the DNA or nucleic acid to just suspend freely in the cytoplasm. Kwa sababu hawana zile nuclear bond, they do not have cell membrane kwa ajili ya kuweza kubond those cell organelles. Also, the cell wall enclose the cell membrane. They have cell wall which enclose the cell membrane. Example ni kwa blue-green alga ambayo anaundergo photosynthesis. Also, bacteria can be pathogenic or non-pathogenic. There are some bacteria which are pathogenic, meaning that they are functioners. Kwa mfano kuna Vibrio cholera, kuna Salmonella typhi ambayo kupelekea typhoid. These are pathogenic. Also, there are some bacteria which are non-pathogenic ambao hawana madhara. Example, bacteria katika intestine ya binadamu ambao kazi yake ni katika production of vitamin K. Vitamin K ni muhimu kwa ajili ya blood clotting, vile vile na vitamin B12 ambazo zote ni necessary for the body functioning. So those are the example of non-pathogenic. Also kuna non-pathogenic bacteria ambao anapatikana katika tumbo la ruminant organism. Those herbivores wala nyasi ambao inasaidia katika digestion of the cellulose. Now, this is the structure of the bacteria. They have circular DNA which suspend freely in the cytoplasm. They have this slime capsule. This slime capsule nasema this hapa inasaidia kwa ajili ya protection against the predators. Na vile vile inasaidia kwa ajili ya maintenance of the shape. Also they have this cell wall which enclose the content of the cell. Vile vile wana cytoplasm where the cellular metabolism inakuwa inatake. So you have the cell membrane which surround the cytoplasm. And this is a flagella which is used for movement for those free living bacteria. Now, let us consider those pathogenic bacteria. We already said that their bacteria can be pathogenic or non-pathogenic. So, let us consider these non-pathogenic bacteria. These are bacteria that can cause infections and diseases. And some of bacteria are fire blight and crown gall in plants. These fire blight and crown gall are found in plants. These are bacteria which can cause diseases and infections for plants. But for animal, these bacteria that cause disease are tuberculosis, where there is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. There is typhoid fever, which is caused by the Salmonella type. There is cholera, which is caused by Vibrio cholera. Also, this cycle, which is also caused by the pathogenic bacteria tuberculosis. So, pathogenic bacteria have features that help them to spread diseases and infection, which include pili and flagella. Kwa vile vile wanakuwa na namna gani sana wanakuwa napelekea ugonjwa? Kwanza wanakuwa na flagella. Flagella kwa ajili gani? Kwa ajili inatumika kwa ajili ya movement of the cell. Na ili flagella iweze kumove lazima pawepo na water medium. So hapo unaona kwa mfano kama typhoid ambayo bacteria ni Salmonella type, anakuwa na flagella inamsaidia kuweza kumove to different part of the host cell kwa ajili ya infection. Normally katika na kuweza kuhama kutoka sehemu moja ya digestive system kwenda sehemu nyingine, na baada kupelekea infection na anaweza katoka na kuweza kupelekea further transmission. Then this pili kazi yake ni kwa ajili ya attachment. They also produce toxin and perform inversion and colonization, also transformation and resistance. So those are the mechanisms which are used by bacteria kwa ajili ya kuweza kutransmit their disease. Now let us see namna gani these toxic are used in the inversion of the host cell, inversion, colonization and transformation, as well as resistance. Namna gani zinakuwa natumika katika transmission of the diseases by this pathogenic bacteria. Also, there is this fimbria or pili. The pili, these are hair-like structure on the surface of some bacteria. The hair attach themselves to the host to that they cannot remove easily. So hapa pili ni kwa ajili ya attachment. Inasaidia kuweza kuattach in case kuweza kulewa. Kwa hiyo hapa inasaidia in case kama anaweza kusuck blood kwa ajili ya sucking, na vile vile aweza kaishi pale permanently. Also, example, there is Escherichia coli. Escherichia coli have hair that attach themselves to the lining of the intestine or urinary tract. Escherichia coli ni moja ambayo anapelekea crumpling of the digestive system na kuweza kupelekea diarrhea. And this is the example of the fimbria. These are the hair ambazo bacteria anakuwa anatumia hizi hapa kwa ajili ya attachment, kwa ajili ya kuweza kumu affect the host. The other one, these are the structure. Another structure is flagella. These are long tail like structure that helps some pathogenic bacteria to move to a site where they can survive. Kwa hiyo hapa pia ni moja ya locomotory organisms or structure used by this bacteria kwa ajili ya kuweza kumove from one place to another inside the cell. Now, mechanism, the first one by the use of toxic. Now, some bacteria produce toxic compound that harm their host. So there's some bacteria which use the toxic compound kwa ajili ya infection. Kwa hiyo produce sumu hii inaenda kumaffect a particular host. Example, human body react to the produce toxic by inducing vomiting and diarrhea in order to remove those toxic. Kwa hiyo mfano, mtu anasumbuliwa na diarrhea na cholera. Cholera, mtu anakuwa anasumbuliwa na cholera anakuwa na tendency ya vomiting, kutapika vile vile na kuhara. So this is a mechanism of removing the toxic which has been caused by this bacteria inside the body of the human being. For instance, toxin released by Clostridium species can lead to severe the body. In case kama kuna mtu maybe anaumwa, anakuwa na vomit, anakuwa na diarrhea, ile pale ni mechanism ya kuondoa sumu. Also, the other mechanism is inversion and colonization. Now, inversion ni kuvamiza, colonization is where they cluster together kwa ajili ya kuanzisha makazi pale. Now, some bacteria attack cell and tissue and they produce rapidly. So wanakuwa inversion, baada ya pale wana reproduce after colonization kwa ajili ya further transmission. Kwa mfano, Salmonella typhi ambayo anakuwa anasababisha typhoid can destroy intestinal cells to feed on their content. This causes severe diarrhea. The other mechanism is transformation, meaning that they transform from one shape to another. Now, bacteria can transform themselves and become resistant to mode of treatment. Kwa hiyo, wanaweza katika shape moja kwenda katika shape nyingine. Example, some of them form such known as cyst. Cyst ile pale ni resistant shape, ambapo ni vigumu kwa ajili ya kuwa treated. In case pale ukishatengeneza cyst, wanabaki kuwepo ndani ya host cell. Kwa hata kutumia dawa inakuwa haifanyi kazi. So, for example, bacterium that cause disease tuberculosis has become resistant to many antibiotics by transforming itself. Kwa hiyo wanakuwa, kwa mfano bacteria ambao wanasababisha tuberculosis, kifua kikuu, wanatabia kuweza kubadilika shape kila after time, na hivyo inapelekea kuto respond kwa ajili ya dawa, na hivyo inapelekea wanasayansi biologist kwa ajili ya kuweza kugundua dawa kila muda ile ambayo itaweza kutibia huu ugonjwa. The other one is resistance. They tend to resist to drug. Some types of bacteria release a substance known as biofilm that protect them from harmful substances such as drug. Kwa hiyo there are some bacteria ambao wenyewe wana produce structures, kwa mfano kama biofilm. Hii hapa ni kwa ajili ya kuweza kuwakava, na hivyo na kuweza kuto respond. In case hata mtu akitumia dawa hawezi kutibiwa, kwa sababu wametengeneza protective cover kwa ajili ya kuwa protect wao against any drug ambayo inaweza kapelekea wao kuweza kuuawa. Now let us see the non-pathogenic bacteria. Non-pathogenic bacteria, those are the bacteria which are non-infectious, which cannot produce or cause the disease in the human being or in animal body or in the plant body. Now, these are bacteria that are harmless even when are in plant or animal body. Kwa mfano of those non-pathogenic bacteria, there is Rhizobium species. These are found in the root node of leguminous plants. So this Rhizobium sana katika leguminous plants, kwa mfano kuna marage, kuna mbaazi, kuna soya, haya viazi. So those plants where these Rhizobium species zinasaidia katika fixation of atmospheric nitrogen kwenda katika nitrate, ambayo nitrate inaenda kutumia inaenda kutumia na hii mimea kutengeneza protein. Kwa mfano kama maharage, tunakula maharage tunapata protein. Hapa protein imetengenezwa na Rhizobium species ambayo ipo katika zile root nodules. Zile unaona katika mizizi kuna kama nundu. Zile nundu zile sio mizizi, ile pale ni bacteria ambayo kazi yake inasaidia katika nitrogen fixation ili kuweza kufix atmospheric nitrogen kutengeneza nitrate. Na ambayo hizo nitrate inatumia na mimea ikiwa ardhini kwa ajili ya kutengeneza protein ambayo na sisi tunakuja tuna access kama chakula. Vile vile katika utumbo wa binadamu kuna kuwa in the human guts kuna bacteria, kwa mfano Escherichia coli, ambaye kazi yake anakuwa na manufacture vitamin B na K, ambayo vitamin K inasaidia sana katika blood clotting. Now let us consider the advantage of bacteria. Despite kuna bacteria ambao ni pathogenic and there are some which are not pathogenic, they are different advantage in our daily life, also in the different field of biology. Now, some non-pathogenic bacteria feed on substances that are harmful to the environment. So hapo inasaidia katika environmental recycling. Some non-pathogenic bacteria, kwa mfano kuna Rhizobium species, wanasaidia katika feeding of harmful material, inasaidia katika recycling na hivyo kuweza kuacha mazingira yetu yakiwa yapo safi. Example, the nuclear from petroleum industry, vile dyes and pesticides that are by making the environment sick. Kwa inasaidia katika recycling of the environment with the feeding of those harmful substances. Also, bacteria in the stomach of ruminants such as goats and cows secrete cellulose enzyme. This cellulose enzyme inasaidia katika digestion of the cellulose because these are herbivores. Wanakuwa na feed katika those plant tissue ambazo zina contain cellulose. Na hivyo this bacteria leo katika intestines of this ruminant inasaidia katika kuweza kufanya mmeng'enyo wa cellulose hizo katika those plant part or those fiber. Also, nitrogen fixing bacteria, example those Rhizobium species, live in the root nodules of leguminous plants, convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrate in soil, which can be used to produce protein. So, produced by bacteria are important for the health of animals, including human. Example, bacteria in the Escherichia coli, which is found in the gut of the human being, which produce vitamin B12 and K, are important in the bodily function. Also, many bacteria are decomposer, meaning that they are saprophyte. They feed on dead organic matter. So pia inasaidia katika nutrient cycling. Also, some bacteria produce lactic acid as a result of fermentation of carbohydrates, important for production of cheese, vinegar, yogurt as well as alcohol. Kwa vile vile kuna baadhi ya bacteria ambao kazi yao ni kuweza kuproduce lactic acid ambayo inasaidia katika kuoka, kutengeneza pombe viwandani, kutengeneza cheese, hizi yogurt, maziwa ya ng'ombe ambayo tunatumia natengenezwa kutumia bacteria. Also, bacteria are used in genetic engineering to produce hormones such as insulin and human growth hormone. Vile vile katika genetic engineering, insulin ambayo inatumiwa na watu ambao wanasumbuliwa na kisukari inatengenezwa kutoka kwa bacteria, na vile vile growth hormone thyroid ambayo inasaidia katika ukuaji wa different living things is being produced from the bacteria. Also, some bacteria are used to produce antibiotics. Kuna baadhi ya bacteria yanatumika katika kutengeneza antibiotic, dawa ambayo inasaidia kuweza kutibu magonjwa mbalimbali. Also, bacteria in the human gut manufacture vitamin K and vitamin B12 like Escherichia coli. Now let us discuss the disadvantage of bacteria. Madhara yapi ambayo bacteria yanasababisha katika miili yetu au katika miili ya viumbe hai, both plant and animals? Some bacteria cause infections and diseases in animals like Salmonella typhi cause typhoid fever, homa ya typhoid. Also, some bacteria can cause disease in crops. Example, fire blight on pear and apple caused by Erwinia amylovora. Also, some bacteria cause food spoilage by decaying food stored and making it unsuitable for having. In case kama ukiacha chakula chako hujakitunza vizuri, hujakisevu vizuri, bacteria kwa mfano kama yeast, bread mold inaweza kaota pale, inaweza kapelekea spoilage of that particular food. Also, sulfur bacteria produce sulfuric acid which cause damage to the buried metal pipe. Kwa mfano zile metal pipe ambazo zinatumika katika transportation of petrol, kwa mfano usafirishaji wa mafuta. In case kama sulfur bacteria watagrow pale, wataproduce sulfuric acid, ambao sulfuric acid itakaporeact na mita na pelekea corrosion, inaweza kapelekea bomba kuweza suka. Also, denitifying bacteria. Denitifying bacteria and bacteria ambao wenyewe kazi yao ni kuconvert nitrate ambayo imebe converted by fissing bacteria kurudi back to the atmosphere as nitrogen gas. Inapelekea the loss of nitrogen. Also, even inaweza kapelekea the reduction of the soil fertility. Now my lovely student up to there, that's mark the end of our lovely and most enjoyable session, and keep on following at Educare TZ. But before I sum up, stay tuned and take a note on this task, which states that with the aid of diagram describe a generalized structure of bacterium. With a aid of diagram describe a generalized structure of bacterium. Number 2, why bacteria are classified as kingdom Monera? And question number 3, name 3 species of harmful bacteria. Name 3 species of harmful bacteria. My lovely Form 1 students, keep on following other coming subtopic on this lovely topic of virus, kingdom Monera and kingdom Protoctista, and increase your knowledge and competence in following our media. Have a nice moment.